playing a regular Minecraft game. And you know I'm in creative, but I'm in creative for one reason, and I am on PlayStation, so if you want a friend request me. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building a mansion that is not just a mansion, but it's a mansion and a dungeon at the exact same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have traps everywhere on the floor. Sometimes I might have a trap. Sometimes something might just be a nice room. Maybe I'll do something different with it. Like I'll make take one of those rooms that if you go in it and it's the wrong room, then it's a trap. And guys, if I sound so crazy, it's because I'm talking to my cousins, and I'm gonna be, when I talk to my cousins, I don't think that you could hear them. Because mainly it is never, I'm not gonna just copyright this, and if I do copyright this, I'm so sorry, games, because I don't think that this is gonna be copied, because the materials I'm gonna be using they're gonna be kind of weird and kind of okay. So what you want is you want like a nice looking foundation, and where would I put it? I am gonna put it somewhere in the sky. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with a sky island. That's what my island's gonna be, in the sky. So Isaiah and Junior, if you want, you can watch my live stream on your phone while I make the live stream. So first of all, making the foundation is very important, but also rather not being seen in the sky is also important. So hey, I'm Jordan, actually gonna go. What?
Who are you talking to?
I'm doing a live stream.
Oh,
okay. So anyway, guys, you see how the sky is blue? I need to make the foundation actually like a bluish looking color, or maybe blue ice. He says it's a nice color because it's kind of like maybe it's just gonna be in the sky. Like if you look up in the sky, you're gonna just look up in the sky, and you're actually that's gonna be a little bit too noticeable. So I'm gonna have to do something that's like ice or packed ice. Yeah, I think packed ice is gonna do well. So anyway, guys, what I'm gonna be doing is just this my foundation. I have to make a lot of it out of glass, ice, sadly, because I want it to be camouflaged. I do not want it to be super wide open and easy to see. So I'm gonna want some stuff. Okay, I need some like plain white blocks. I do not think I should be using snow, because if I use snow, that's gonna make everything a little bit different. And like smooth or quartz slabs, that might work well enough, but hopefully it does. Because if it doesn't, I am doomed for the people that can see this. So, this is gonna be like a puffyish cloud. And okay, because who thinks that a cloud should be like, who thinks a cloud is shaped like that? It's okay, I guess. I don't really care. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm sorry, on the bottom it has a description of I have no mic, but that's just how it is, and I am not gonna change it right now because I do not feel like it, honestly, and I will change it another time. And so button, whatever, explosions everywhere. Well, that was a horrible thing to do, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just gonna go ahead and make a TNT catapult, because I do actually know, I do not in fact know how to make a TNT pult. Me, those are very difficult to make. I'm sorry if you think that I'm stupid. I'm very sorry. So I'm gonna be making this base. Maybe this mansion should be elsewhere, such as underground, because it's, imagine a base that's just on underground. So what I'm gonna be doing, in fact, I just now thought of something that I can do. I can make a mansion that has doors like just pop up from the sky without anybody knowing. So you could just, I can make something like a bunkerish thing. So maybe like this, like you can imagine a bunker that just opens up and just unfolds like this, but that's gonna be pretty hard to do, so I think I'll save that for another time. And so this base is going to be a little bit, it is going to be an underground base, but what sucks is the fact that I'm going to build it underground, so it's going to be pretty hard to like build, because I am on sand after all, so sand is going to ruin my day a lot, so screw off sand. But so that I'm gonna well, anyway, actually let's just ignore that fact. Who really cares? I know my cousins can hear me because one of their accounts is in the party still. So guys, please do not leave do not leave the party. But anyway, if you guys would like to see me build something completely new, that like this is new, but if you want to see me build something that's like the rarest thing for anybody to build, then you could tell me what I should do. Comment down below. This is a YouTube stream. This is not a Twitch stream, so anybody who watches YouTube who can listen to this stream. Sadly, if you are one of the unfortunate ones that cannot watch anything because you have like no Wi-Fi or whatever, I'm so sorry, like I really am. If you want to keep watching these videos, let me know and show some support for those who can't do what they want to do because they have no Wi-Fi because their parents are cheap or something, I don't know. So not all, maybe parents just do that so that way they like, okay, whatever. So if this is going to be a tutorial on how to do a mini bunker. So if I'm going to be doing a bunker, I'm going to need it to be like amazingly secured if it's sand. And I know that Minecraft physics are stupid as hell, but who gives a crap? Certainly not me, because oh wow, see, so maybe this isn't the best spot to do it, I'll admit it, but it's a start. Okay, so right here I'm gonna probably make like some secretive entrance-ish thing, but first of all I need a roof that doesn't collapse on me all the damn time. So what I'm gonna be doing is like this entrance right here. I'm gonna have like a lever that you could flip, and it just opens up a wall. But I'm gonna just build, so I'm building it blue because I feel like it. There's really no purpose in putting it blue, but if you feel like it going blue or cayenne or whatever the hell you want to do, you go for it, but just don't ever use black, because if you use black, it's going to be hard to see. No offense, guys. No offense. I'm not trying to be racist here, but just don't use black. It's hard to see. So, let's just continue this for now. I'm gonna set a day, and this is for if you want to build a mansion in creative. If you want to build a mansion in survival, this is going to be a little bit harder to do, because you're going to need to find some way to craft some sticky pistons, and that's pretty hard to do because of the ingredients required. So I'm gonna make it a hidden thing. I need the pistons right here. I need like this lever right here. This is gonna be pretty easy to do, because the lever's always gonna like be on or whatever. So it's always gonna be blocked. And then all I have to do is do the same exact thing for this side, and then we will be done there. The secret part of it is about to be done, because it's not really that hard to figure out, but whatever. I know it's not a very secret. I can make it very secret, but this is a beginner's guide, not a pro building kind of crap instantly, because maybe what if you're not good at building, huh? Then you're screwed, because you're gonna be like, oh god, hey yo dudes, I can't build crap on ice suck. And then you're gonna be taunted and laughed at, and you'll be the laughing stock for the rest of your life. So let's just get rid of this side. I think I guess this can just be gone. And just to make it look ordinary, I'm gonna fill it back in with some sand. Why do I have a chicken egg? Die! Die, rabbit! Get back! Yeah, throwing eggs all over your base. All over the place. All over your base. And oh yeah. Throw eggs at the eggs. Uh-huh. And stuff. Okay. Whatever. That was cruel. I'm sorry. So now let's focus on the part that is not about the... So I'm gonna go ahead and start building with some quartz, because you know quartz are like the basic, just classic, nice looking style. Quartz look nice with a lot of things, but with mansions they look radiant. Guys, sorry, you gotta wait a minute, because I'm gonna join a friend's party. Okay, see you guys. He's out of this party. Hi dude, how you doing? How you doing? So anyway, I'm just giving this tutorial to the people who watch, but whatever. So anyway guys, if you want to like build a mansion, and you could use quartz. A lot of people use something more, they're like nice looking. I don't. I usually use quartz. I don't really think it's perfect, but it works good enough for now. So as I was saying, this isn't that secretive, but this can be even more secretive. If you were to put, per se, yeah, let's put a lever here. If you could put just a lever here for no reason looking, then and it's actually going to be just to reclose that door. But a lot of people don't really think that because they're stupid as hell. Oh, by the way, Gold, what are you playing? I'm playing some Minecraft right now. So, you guys, if you want, you could just do some. You could try to play some not some Minecraft, some Fortnite, and actually, if you're trying to build like a mansion in Fortnite instead of this game, then yeah, you're welcome to do so, because I have no offense to it. If I had an offense to it, I'd be sad if you do it, but that wouldn't mean I'm not saying to don't do it. So, the main reason that people get confused, this is what I always do to troll my brothers, so whenever I make this and they can't break anything, so these usually they know that these can flip switches open, but whenever I shut this, it closes them out. So remember, if you're gonna make like some secret entrance, have these sticky pistons right here, or have like a lever behind the top one, and it'll close it up for you. Or maybe if you would like, then you could make it so that way, you could have some sticky pistons up here, and it'd make some thick pistons come from the ground and then just go down or go up or whatever the hell you want it to do. So there's a lot of things you could do in Minecraft, and there's a lot of things you can do in other games as well. But dude, is it okay if I go and join my cousin's party back? Okay, see ya, I'll talk later. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry, it blocks out the PS4 blocks out the screen every time I go into either my quick menu or whatever. So guys, is what I love doing in Minecraft is these mansions, guys. They get me every time, even if I know they could look out great, or they could look out like complete garbage, and they could look like they came out of a dumpster. But who really cares? You could make whatever you want with them, your perspective, get real things, and stay positive. But one thing you should always do is if you're planning to just make a mansion then go to survival, well, then one thing you should always plan to do is make a beacon somewhere around it, even if it looks non-existent. And so, like back here, what you could do is you could make a deep hole. Like this, and then you could get whatever you need, diamond and beacon, so you could then just boom. If you're trying to lie to your friends, I recommend you don't do that, because that, like, honestly, if they find out, they're gonna be so sad and they're gonna be depressed. I've had that feeling before. My friend lied to me about being good at a game, and I was just so sad, because usually people do that to me whenever they think that like I am gonna be disappointed in them, and that makes me disappointed, because I really just I don't want to be mean, and I don't want to say rude things, so I usually just go with yeah. So a beacon, when you make a beacon, you might want to make like a door, a hidden door, a whatever door, or maybe you could just make it so that way it blocks out, like right here, or you can make it so, okay, so here again, you can make another sticky piston trap thing. I like doing this because it's just, like, that's always what I do. I love doing this with sticky pistons. So, all I have to do to block this out is just boom, and then I never ever have to worry about any animals or whatever coming into my house, because I hate it when that happens. Have you guys ever had that happen to you? Where you're just like over here having a good time, and just a rabid animal comes to your house, and you're like, oh hell no, what the heck is this? And then you discover that it's because of you that it exists. And then right here, you could just put a block there. There we go, and you have this whole part done. And so, for now, I'm gonna open these doors. Hopefully, nothing comes in. But you can do what they said to do earlier, and make a door that goes up. I can make a super long door. I can make a small door. I can make whatever the hell I want, because I just can. So, when I think of making stuff, you know that I want to make, like, so I'm gonna just do this. And it's the exact same thing as before. Boom. There we go. And now nothing can get into your house without having to, like, even if it could go through here, it's impossible to. So, yeah. But I like to be secure, like very secure. I don't feel safe a lot of the time, but yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but so usually this shouldn't be where you put the things, but it just is if you want to, like, do that. Because I don't. Okay, so this is where you should. Personally, I think that this is where you should put them. I think you should put it like somewhere where it could just pop up all the way. Like all of them can pop up. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a sticky piston. You need redstone if you're gonna wanna do something good. And I'm gonna equip some night vision because I feel like it right now. And it makes me feel not as afraid of the dark as I usually am. So, yep. So I can just. I need a lapis lazuli block. No, I don't. So. Okay, how about I just break these all right here. Okay, look. So I'm gonna just find a way. Oh no, I just now realized I have to have these one block up more. No, this. Because if you want it to, like, pop up and stop anything, then it has to be right there. So, you could make a lever right here, and it could just pop out to everybody about it or thing. Okay, so, we'll just, okay, so, it's up one. I need to so this bottom has to be completely, like, covered, and I'm gonna make it so that way it leads to several means of creation. So this is gonna be where it gets tricky, because you have to make it so that way the lever can just assign itself to other levers, and that gets complicated because like you're gonna have to have a lever here that connects to this one and this one, but it has to connect to all of them. But it can only connect to certain ones, which is where it gets very tricky because then you have to, because then you're gonna have to start getting it to the sides. Like imagine having to do that and get to that point, because then now you have to go to right there. But see, that part gets me all the time. But if you flip it, that one won't activate. Okay, and this one doesn't even flip either, so let's just, there we go. But that one does not activate. Now does it? So this one has to activate somehow, which is what I'm like having a lot of trouble with, because when I try to activate this, I have to like this is why you should never ever do this on sand. I have to do this. I have to get it to just get it to go from here. Okay, so this confuses me so much. I know I'm pretty good at this, and now it should be, but it doesn't reach all the way. God. So this gets me so confused all the freaking time. What if I were to do no, then I'd have to this is okay, guys. I'm gonna end this stream here. I'm done. I will never ever make it this right here. Cause like, dude, try to do this. If you can manage to do it, I'm so proud of you. But if you can't, I really don't care. Bye. End of story.